Oh, the bobber got hit again. He's still going. Yep. Got him. Oh, better fish. Oh, he's stuck in them branches. Oh, hey, river rats. A lot of those plants were stingy nettles. And if you wear shorts, they live up to their name. But I'm on a small stream. And I'm gonna share a few things I know and have found out about catching cats on small streams. So let's go. I would say one of the best things about fishing small streams is, you know, it's simple. And I like simple. It's pretty cheap as far as fishing goes. You can make it as expensive or as inexpensive as you want to make it. And certain times of year, it really is the place to be. And one of them times of year is right about now, you know, spring, early summer, those time frames. And a lot of them fish run up these small streams, and there are going to be some real good fishing at times. Or not, but you know, it's always fun checking them out. For gear, I don't know, don't overthink it. If you want to use bait casting gear, use bait casting gear. If you want to use spinning gear, use spinning gear. And I mean, even the old push button ones get the job done. But I like that 10 to 20, maybe even 30-pound test for cats and stuff. And that's more, you don't need that heavy line, but if you use that heavy line, you don't have to like retie all the time. If you got to pull them out of a brush pile, you can pull them out of a brush pile. And I like to play tug of war with them a little bit. To a point, I don't want to use super duper heavy stuff, like not big cat stuff, but yeah, light bait casting gear, spinning gear, it's about as big as I'd want to go. This is a PC Fun Alios 300. They make another one, the Carbon XS, or is it XCS? I don't know. XCS. Yeah, it's just a bass size bait casting reel. All you need for 2 to 12-pound channel cats that are in most of these dinky poopy little creeks, and they're a lot of fun on this gear. Oh, that's pretty technical. I'm like out of breath. My brain hurts. Let's not be technical. Let's keep it simple. Take a chunk of fish, put it on a hook or a night crawler or a hot dog or shrimp. But I like cut bait the best. And toss it on the bottom or float it under a bobber. When the rod folds in half or the bobber goes under, set the hook. You can use J's, you can use circles. You know, I wouldn't say any one's better than the other, but for one person, one's going to be better, and for another person, the other one. So try them both, see what you like. If I can set the hook, I like to set the hook. J's don't work worth a crap for blue cats, but they work pretty good for channels. All right, I got me my little fish. I'm gonna dice them up into a few chunks and I'm gonna toss them out. I'm gonna try not to fall in the water. I make no promises. It's not very deep, but it doesn't have to be to hold a catfish. Oh, that was immediate. My line is like hanging over a stick. See if I can get it around that stick. Yeah, quick nib. There's a tree in the water here. Cats love to be in trees. I feel like there's like a firefighter joke in there somewhere, but it's not coming to me right now. So we'll just leave it at cats like trees. It's getting nibbed on. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a couple out on the bottom. You don't need to bring this many. I probably should only brought one bottom rod, one bobber rod, but oh, we're here. I got him. I'm gonna cast him out. So I got the bottom ones on, well, the bottom, and then the bobber. I'm gonna cast out and let it drift. And once I've let it drifted as far as I want it to drift, I'm just gonna stop it and let it drift wherever the current takes it. And put it in a round holder. Let it sit. I'd love to watch that bobber go under though. Another nib. Lots of samplers. They seem to like it. These ones don't love it yet. We'll hang out here for a little bit, and if we get them, we get them, and if we don't, we'll try to find them somewhere else. My bobber's getting some nibs. This might be kind of a little fish spot, but it was the first spot I came up to that I thought might have a fish. Generally with the catfish, they live in holes or around a hole. Sometimes they're in it, sometimes they're outside of it, but usually they're around it. And then holes are formed either from a riffle, like you have rock or gravel and the water's shallow and goes really fast, and when it slows down, scours a hole out. The other one is where a river bends, is a hole. Lots of times that's where you get like timber and stuff, and those can be real good. Both have their time and place. This is neither. This is just a stick on a straightaway, and I'm trying it only because it's springtime. Fish are moving around a lot and they pop up in places like this. But we'll give it 10 minutes. If we get them, we get them, and if we don't, we'll start chucking or heading to a hole. It's funny, so often the bobber that gets pulled by the current's the one that gets bit. This spot might be sticky enough where I can sit on my butt and not get my butt dirty. I forgot my little cushion. Usually I bring a little stadium cushion, clip it to the bag and sit on that, and that works pretty good. It doesn't weigh very much, but I forgot it. I forgot lots of things today. I'm hoping these sticks will work. The other thing I'll do is let my bobber sit there for a little while. And after it's sat there for a little while, I'll let a little more line out and let it drift down. 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. And then just stop it again. Slowly covering some water. We might have a bite, everybody. We most certainly do. Yep, got him. Not a showstopper, but that is a catfish. I'm gonna have to horse him a little bit, or try to keep him out of the sticks. He's in them. Okay, he's small enough we should just be able to lift him. Well, maybe. I got him. Not a world record, but a darn fun size cat right there. And on this gear, they're fun. We'll toss you over here, buddy. All right. He is released. He'd be a good eater size, but we got me and my brother are gonna do some grilling. Got some brats and stuff. I wonder how muddy my butt is. Random thought. But yeah, so all the cats go back today. Tomorrow might be a different story. We'll see. I would really like to do that again. Yeah, almost every little creek in the country has catfish in it. At least between the mountains, like east of the Rockies and west of the appellations. Some have more than others, don't get me wrong, but most of them have some. And the concept for catching them is pretty much the same for all of them. Oh, I'm stuck in that tree branch. There you go. This isn't the best looking spot, but and there's at least one here. And catfish can definitely pop up anywhere, but there's also definitely spots that are better than others. Down there through them sticks is my bobber. I'm just patiently waiting for it to go under. The one on the bottom's getting hit. I guess they've all been getting hit. Wasn't a very serious hit. Ooh. Oh, I thought he was for real. Oh, the bobber got hit again. He's still going. Yep. Got him. Oh, better fish. Oh! He's stuck in them branches. Get out of there, buddy. Oh, he's really stuck in those branches. Come on out. You gonna swim out for me? He's trying. Thank you. I like that. I appreciate that quite a bit. Oh, he's right in front of me. The bobber dominating. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to swing you like I did that last one. I have to get creative here. Take him around these sticks. Yep. Thank you for the assist. And it's slightly less sticky. No less muddy. Yeah. Oh, nice one. Oop. I think I can lift you by the line. Yep. Yes. Very nice one. I got a little hectic for a second. Any fishing rod will work for a bobber, pretty much, but definitely some work better than others. I like longer ones, like 9 or 10 footers. That's a nice cat. I'll get him back. Okay. There we go. So there's a couple routes, a handful of routes you can go on that. So this one is one I built, but I'll link one in the description that's pretty good. I like the softer ones, so like salmon, steelhead type rods, and you can, most of those are spinning, which spinning absolutely works. I built this one because it was hard to find a bait caster, and I just prefer bait casters. But yeah, you can go that route. You can go light spinning or light surf rod. Yeah, lots of different things you can do for a bobber rod. Or you can just use, you know, whatever. I wouldn't go any shorter than 7 foot. I mean, you still catch fish, but as far as effectiveness of drifting afloat, longer is generally better. So yeah, I'd go at least a 7 footer, better yet a 9 or a 10. But don't get anything too big and beefy because it's not as fun to fish with, and definitely not as fun to reel fish in with. Oh, we're tangled. Oh no. And don't do that. Don't tangle your lines. It's annoying. Makes it harder to catch fish too. It is nice being back in the old creek country. Okay, we are back in business. I don't know why I kept that S going. I feels totally unnecessary now. All right, we will let that little fella hang out over there, I think. Let's sit my butt back down and hopefully get another nibble. Are you for real? Got him. Oh, here's for real. Gotta get him out of the sticks. He's out of the sticks. Oh, I'm going in the water. Come on. Oh, not a catfish. Oh, come here. Big old white bass. Yeah, these run up these creeks in the spring too. I am a 1/4 inch away from sliding all the way into the water. Brought my spinning setup, hoping that I could cast for these guys, but water's a little chocolatey. Oh, it is clearing up a little bit. Yeah, fun bycatch. They make good bait too, but I got plenty of bait. Yep. Oh, everything's sliding. Oh, getting mud on my coffee cup. I think I'm going to take this rod holder and stick it right there, so I at least got something to post up against. Yeah, it's slickery. It's hard to leave fish to find fish, but I do want to show you what fishing a bend, river bend's like. We'll give it 5 minutes or so, and if we don't get any more, we're gonna move. And that's kind of the other name of the game. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, got him. Yep. Oh, that's, I was gonna say, he's solid, but I think he was stuck on a stick. Hard to imagine, right? He's stuck on another stick. I don't know if we're gonna get this one. I don't even know if he's still there. Yeah, he is. Come on over here, buddy. Yeah, thrash around a little bit. What are you? Oh, you're a gar. Big fat gar. Usually you don't hook these. They're tough to hook. Man, this catfishing video is turning into everything but a catfish video. Is he like hogtied? I'm not sure. That's big for a gar. See, it kind of felt weird when I set the hook. Make no promises that we're getting this fella in, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to not go in the water also. I ain't gonna be able to lift you by the rod, but I think I can get you by the line. Yep. He's gonna freak out and 3, 2, 1. No? There's no real great way to hold on to these things. Yeah, he ended up getting, I mean, actually he's hooked pretty decent, but he pretty much got hog-tied. Yep. The old short-nosed gar. Some people like, I caught an alligator gar. In the upper Midwest, we don't have those, but they got a broad nose. They're a short nose. These are actually good eating too, but like I said, I ain't keeping nothing. But if I was, he'd be on the menu. Back he goes. I don't catch many of them in the spring. Usually that's a summer thing more than a spring thing. But that was neat anyway. Check my leader after that. Oh yeah, she's roughed up. I'm gonna have to retie that. I like to use a leader because the main line here is 35. This leader here is 20. So if my hook gets stuck on a log, I'll just break my hook off and save my sinker and my bobber. And a lot of these bobbers are kind of pricey. So I don't like to lose them if I can help it. Okay, the last 2 fish have not been cats. I'll give her a few more minutes and we're gonna go look for the cats. Well, I missed one, and because I was messing with the camera, and then I got snagged, and then things calmed down a little bit. So I'm gonna pack things up and I'm gonna head on down to that bend in the river, that hole in the river. Try down there. So this is a river bend, or a turn, basically where the river bends. And usually the current can hit that outer bend and scour out a hole. And holes are often where the catfish live. The water's up, so we're gonna stay above it though. We might go and fish down in it, but we're gonna start up here. There's the infamous bush light can. It's non-natural environment. I'd say this is an invasive species. Well, it's deep there, surprisingly deep there. Most of the cats have been shallow, but oh, this is kind of a different scenario. So we'll see. Look, it's ticking the bottom. Doesn't have to be right on the bottom. It needs to be close to the bottom. Oh, I ripped it out of his mouth. Bower. My bad, guys. Should have let him take a little bit more. It's funny, the spot that I didn't think would be as good seems to be better. Catfish are funny like that. That's why it's never a bad idea to poke around and try different things. Oh, I think I got him this time. He's running at me, so I'm not sure if he's big or not. He ain't bad. Oh, nice air. Come here, buddy. Yeah, we got one over here. Yeah, right there. Yep, it's getting bit. I was running to the side with it. And I whiffed him. God darn it. Little tentative fish. Can't remember if I mentioned it in this video or not, but if you're bobber fishing, it is nice to have a high speed reel. Like this is an 8-1-1 gear ratio, and I'll let you get that bait back in a hurry. And lots of times, you know, you let it drift a ways down there. You got a slow gear ratio. It takes 14 days to get it back to you. Right. And if we don't get them here, we'll just move. Nope. That one got popped. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. Let's make one more move before gotta call it a day. That is one thing with catfish, is usually it's better to be more mobile than not, especially with channel cats. Like if they're there and they're gonna eat, it's not gonna take very long. If you ain't catching, either they're not there or you're around inactive fish. And it's tough to catch, impossible to catch them if they're not there, and tough to catch them if they're not active. Oh, there goes a rooster. I don't know if you could see them or not. They're quite a ways away, but I love that. I love pheasant hunting. Right. When I go hunting, it's more hunting than getting them lots of times, because not the best shot in the world. Got him. Not a bad one either. Just had to let the rod tip go down a little bit so he could eat it. Yeah, that's a nice one. Sticks in my way. Yep, that's a good one. Come here, buddy. Being able to flip them is pretty nice on these mud banks. Make a move, catch fish. It works out that way quite a bit with the small stream catting. See you, buddy. Okay, just dicing up some fresh chunks. So I'll toss out a fresh chunk. Where'd that last chunk of creek chub go? Right there. Definitely prefer creek chubs in the spring. Creek chubs, suckers, and shad. It's a little warmer, and bluegill can be real good. Well, that's all I have time for, unfortunately, today. But creek fishing's pretty awesome. Simple, cheap, fun, and it don't matter if you're creek fishing for catfish or steelhead or smallmouths or flatheads, or take it. But it's effective and fun, and I like it, and I'll do this forever, you know, as long as I'm able. They're picking on me, but hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate the heck out of you taking time to watch. I really do. Hope you catch giant.